Hey everyone, Frosty Trio's mine here. I haven't done a video in a long time since my last vlog, and I actually have questions for once, and I'm doing this just for fun because I really haven't had a chance to, how do I put it, make another video after all the stuff that went down. I know, I look pretty bad. I just got out of the shower because it was too hot over here. My air conditioning's broken in my house. I, I don't even know. But uh so this is gonna be kind of fun, I'm hoping, or maybe I'm just gonna dread making this film. So don't mind me so much. And if I do fall into an accent, it's because I just finished talking to my sister in the UK, so yeah, just bear with me for this whole short little while. But my first question is, and I had to write them all down because I'm on an iPad, and my iPad is the devil, and it hates me, and it doesn't like anything I do. So, if you see me looking down a lot, it's because I'm reading all of the questions that were given to me. So, I'm sorry, forgive me. But my first question is, why do I like DJ? He's a little shit. And this is a very complicated thing for me. I love DJ to bits because, how do I put it? He's a lot of things that I see in myself that I could never express to myself as a person. I mean, it's things that I've done in high school where I was a jerk and I was an asshole and I was pretty rude, but at the same time I was very kind and compassionate. He's just somebody that I kind of put a lot of my anger into and a lot of things that I feel because, in my opinion, that's how Jack would have felt. And I guess maybe this would be a good time for me to explain why I chose to do this and why I created two Jacks. Okay, I have three, but why he has two split personas in my world, in my mind, of somebody who's been isolated from the world for 300 years and been ignored and left alone, is not the sanest person you could possibly think. And the reason why he's split down the middle between a dark Jack and a good Jack is because dark Jack carries all of his, how do I put it, his anger, frustration, and everything to it. So I guess you could say that he kind of represents a lot of things that has happened in my life, as good Jack is, this kind, sweet, innocent person who is they're both aloof and they can both be caring. It just depends on how you catch them. My next question is, GJ is adorable. How is it that he's not loved? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't even know why nobody acknowledges him or why anyone not notices him or anything. It is saddening and it is quite frustrating because I love him to bits. He's adorable. He is just bloody adorable. He's this cute little thing who is so sweet, and all he wants is to be loved. He wants a relationship. He wants somebody to just acknowledge him or love him, something. He just wants somebody to just feel like he has meaning. I feel bad for him, but I love him at the same time. So tortured he is. Do I like pie? Yes, I love pie. I love French chocolate silk cream pie. It's so tasty. I make it at work. And I feel fat just talking about it. Cake. I hate this question. I don't even eat my own birthday cakes. I'm okay with cake on occasion, but I hate cake in reality. I work in a bakery. I make cakes. I design cakes. I decorate cakes. I don't like cake. and I feel bad that I don't like cake. Everyone's like, it's so tasty. No, not to me. It's terrible. My favorite Rise of the Guardian character. I don't know. I would have to say, I would be totally biased if I said, oh, I love Jack and Pitch, but, yeah, I do love Jack and Pitch. My favorite character, I would have to say, is, I really do I like Bunny. Because he's different, he's interesting, I like him, he's not my favorite, I like him a lot, I don't know. I can't. I like everybody there. But just leave it at that. I love everything. So, if I could roleplay outside of the Rise of the Guardian fandom, who would I roleplay? I would either do Reno from Final Fantasy VII, or I would do Kyo from Fruits Baskets, because, I don't know, I enjoy them both. The next question, Chrissy, Jesus. So, I hear you like Reno, and how do I scale him from, fierce to everything else? I would have to say he's very hot. He's so sexy. When I cosplayed as him, I was so egotistical, I loved myself. I even married myself. I found another Reno. This is how much I love Reno, that I married myself. Oh yes, it was the best thing ever. I wish people could see it. I wish people could see the video. I was all into it. So was the other guy. It was amazing. If I could have a pet hellhound, I would love one. I would name him Dix. Just because I could. Because I'd be a dickish person with my hellhound. I would go and attack people I didn't like. And that's a very long list. I'm a very spiteful person. Don't ask. It's, I think, an Asian thing. I'm not quite positive. Do I love dragons? Yes, I love dragons. I have dragons everywhere in my house. I have them on tables, on top of shelves. And actually, to show you, I want to show you my little friend for my cosplay. Clearly. This is Black Ice. He's my little dragon friend. He is super awesome. I got him at Denver Comic Con. He basically sits on my jack staff most of the time, but right now he's not, because my jack staff is far away. So he kind of hangs out with me a lot. But if I could train a dragon, I would love to train dragons. I would love to own a plethora of dragons and have friends for dragons. Black Ice is going to hang out with me for the remainder of this film. But yeah, I would love to train a dragon. I would love to be able to ride one. It's kind of like how I want to own chocobos. I swear to God, if I could have chocobos, I would love a chocobo. And I would totally name it Choco. I know, I'm very unimaginative. But I would love one. And I would ride it everywhere. Just like how I would ride dragons everywhere. Yes, except one can really run fast and run on water. While the other one kind of flies and breathes fire. I don't want him turning my chocobo into chicken. Kentucky Fried Chocobo. Anyway, moving on. Sexy dream about muses. I have sexy dreams about them, yes. I've written fan fiction off of my sexy dreams about my muses, yes. And I've never published them. Because it's not my place to publish them. My OTP. I don't even know anymore what my OTPs are. I have so many OTPs. I know that one of my one true pairing feelings is Japan and America from Hetalia. Or Japan and England. Those were my one true pairings. And then for anything else, it's like a super long list. I have lots of long lists, and I can't help it. So I'm only giving you 2 out of this incredibly long list. My bro TP. Jeez. I would have to say my bro TP would go to Ryan Higa and his bromance video, because that's just bromance altogether with him and his friends. It's the most amazing thing ever. I love it. My favorite villain is the Joker from Batman. Not the new Batman movies, like old school Joker from the cartoons. I loved him and Harley Quinn, my favorite. Mr. J, most amazing villain in my opinion. Batshit crazy. What part of the Rise of the Guardian fandom do I love? I would say I love most of the people, most of the role players. I love the fandom for what it had become and what it does. I guess I like people who are accepting in my way. And that's how I view it, is I love the people who are part of the fandom because they're amazing people. What part of the fandom do I dislike? I really can't talk about that. It just strikes nerves, and there's just things that if I said, it would probably get people to not like me, but I don't want people to not like me. I don't know. It's just something I don't think I'm very comfortable in talking about. So, I mean, if you know me on a personal level, you'll probably understand why, but some people, it's just, I really can't explain. It's really hard to do. Um, Cookies are good, yes. Yes, they are. My favorite cookie are oatmeal walnut chocolate chip cookies. I happen to make those at work, so I have an abundant supply. I love eating them as soon as they come out of the oven, and my manager gets mad at me and says I need to stop stuffing my face with cookies. Um, this question here is rather funny to me. Of how much I love 6'1" Nerves of Steel, Ever Heard of a Snow Day, and Blackest Nightmares. I don't know. I love you guys so much that I, in the last 3 to 4 days, have stayed up so late talking to all of you and have gone to work at crazy hours and have gone to work with little to no sleep and still managed to come home and still talk with everyone all the time. So that's love. That's love and dedication. That takes a lot for me to do, and I love a lot of people. I adore a lot of people, actually. But I love you that much that I would actually come home and see what you guys are doing as soon as I come off of work. And I just want to, and I get excited knowing that we're going to do something stupid and get into some shenanigans on Skype. But those are all the questions that were asked, and this is not a very long video, as you can see. Nope, not long at all. I really wish you could give me more questions, but only one person sent me questions, and all of these questions are for one person only. So I'm not going to say who. Well, I said it earlier in the video, but that's besides the point. But thank you all for following me, being part of this fandom, for giving me another chance after I went psychotic with my last blog and just poofed away. Yes, that's all I really can say. So, thank you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you for talking with me, role-playing with me, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah. Thank you, and everything else. Say bye-bye. Bye.